Hello everyone. Negative aspects. There were two main criticisms against Narasimha Rao. One was that he allowed the Babri Masjid demolition and the other was corruption. The Babri Masjid demolition. In the late 1980s, the Bharatiya Janata Party had raked up the issue of the Ram Janmabhoomi to its advantage in the 1991 elections. The Vishwa Hindu Parishad (VHP) was even more vociferous and aggressive on the issue and began organizing protests and demonstrations in Ayodhya and in other parts of the country demanding a temple at the site of the Babri Masjid. There was apparently some demolition and building at the site earlier itself, but the administration took no notice. Uttar Pradesh was under BJP rule and the chief minister at the time was Kalyan Singh. The VHP announced that on December 6, 1992, work on the temple would begin. Thousands of volunteers, the Kar Sevaks, converged on Ayodhya. While the plan announced was that prayers would be held on a platform near the mosque, when the time came, groups of Kar Sevaks were moving towards the mosque despite being asked not to by the RSS and the police. The crowd became quite uncontrollable and not amenable to reason. Their one intention was being to demolish the mosque. They were armed with iron rods and other tools and had soon scaled the mosque walls. The BJP leaders gathered there and such as L.K. Advani are reported to have called these Karsevaks back but to no avail. The police did little to control the situation. The mosque was soon attacked and reduced to rubble. The BJP clarified that it was not a party to the vandalism and that it was an unfortunate thing to have happened. It was more than unfortunate, it was tragic and ominous and would have long-term repercussions. BJP leaders were arrested. Communal riots broke out in Uttar Pradesh and many other parts of the country, resulting in many deaths. Bombay was one of the worst sufferers, with the Shiv Sena stoking the violence. In 1993, there were bomb blasts in the city at strategic locations orchestrated by a couple of mafia dons based in Dubai, apparently in retaliation for the attacks on Muslims earlier. The fact that Kalyan Singh did not stop the situation from turning ugly cannot be condoned. As a chief minister, he was an authority of the state and he should have upheld the law and enforced it. What shocked many and aroused criticism was the non-action of the centre. Surely it was pointed out President's rule should have been imposed in anticipation of trouble and central forces should have been given firm orders to intervene and control the situation. Maybe the Prime Minister did not want himself and his party to be dubbed anti-Hindu by taking firm action. The Uttar Pradesh government was dismissed and President's rule imposed on the state only after the destruction had taken place. India's image was damaged world over because of this event and its aftermath of riots. There were dire predictions that India would be reduced to one of those lawless countries with ineffective government or become a dictatorship of some kind. The predictions did not come true, but the Babri Masjid demolition remains a blot in the history of modern India that continues to echo down the years ominously. In society where there had so far been no open antagonism between Hindus and Muslims, though a sense of victimhood was felt by communal riots did occur, now there was open suspicion and even hostility between the two communities. It would not be fair or true to say that every Muslim and every Hindu felt that way, but the general impression to that effect had been created. Lieberman Commission. The commission was appointed 10 days after the Babri Masjid demolition by order of the Home Ministry. The one-man commission comprising Justice Lieberman, a sitting judge of Punjab and Haryana High Court, was assigned the task of probing the sequence of events that led to the occurrences of the Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid complex on December 6, 1992, resulting in destruction of the structure. The commission submitted its report some 17 years later in June 2009 when the UPA was in the government. The commission indicted top BJP leaders and held 68 people culpable, including L.K. Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and Kalyan Singh, the then Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. It identified the Kalyan Singh-led BJP government in Uttar Pradesh as the key to the execution of the conspiracy to demolish Babri Masjid. The report of the commission apparently contained no criticism of the 1992 Indian government and the then Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao. It accepted Rao's contention that it was not possible to legally and constitutionally impose President's rule in Uttar Pradesh in December 1992 before the event. Corruption scandals. Till July 1993, the Narasimha Rao government ran smoothly, though technically it was a minority government. But in July 1993, the opposition decided to test the strength of the government and brought in a new no-confidence motion. The government side on its own did not have the numbers to pass the test. When the no-confidence motion was put to vote, it was found that some members belonging to the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha (JMM) and the Janata Dal Ajit Singh group had voted against the motion, thus enabling the government to win the vote and remain in power for the full 5-year term. It was later alleged that the JMM members had been bribed by Narasimha Rao through a representative. In 1996, after Rao was no longer Prime Minister, investigations in the case took place. A special court convicted Rao and his colleague Bhutta Singh, who is alleged to have taken the MPs to the Prime Minister. However, on appeal to a higher court, the decision was overturned mainly due to the doubt attached to the credibility of Mahato, who said he had taken the bribe. Both Rao and Bhutta Singh were cleared of the charges in 2002. Rao's name was also dragged into the Harshad Mehta stock market scam and then in the Hawala and Lakhubai cheating cases. Rao was cleared in both cases. Rao may not have been convicted in any of the cases, but in the public mind, the whiff of corruption never faded. Like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you. Bye.